And so the margin for error has finally vanished. The group stages are giving way here to dog-eat-dog football. It is knockout time. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now the game itself. What's at stake here?
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That introduces drama, which creates great excitement, and ultimately you get a much more entertaining show.
The action has already started. De Jong. Yamal. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. This has gone, that's a foul. Belgrade. Arnautovic, and that's nice and simple for the keeper. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
we are.
We're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Arnautovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's played forward. Out to the right. Oh, that's a... There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Radonjic. Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha came forwards.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Arnautovic. Clipped into space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Always onto this. Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
really well manoeuvred. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Looking here to chip it through, and he cuts out the supply. Rafinha, gently done. Pedri. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, things just...
And the finish! Oh, taken with style!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Short changes him with that pass. Barcelona.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim. Krunic is the guilty party there.
Rafinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Some good work on the right flank here. He has found the way through. Radonjic. He's well positioned here. Krunic. Oh, he's got great chance! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Get a throw in. And it's Koundé. It's run loose here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Clears it away.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Strong running down that left flank. Cortez is fouled. Let's be lenient here. I cannot get too many more chances. Moved on forwards.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Radonjic. That is a brilliant interception.
This usually is the time teams go in.
Takes a shot! Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. Krunic running with the ball. Tries a deft little ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Krunic. A chance to play it in. And he'll shoot here! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Araujo shifted upfield. And time is up. A terrific result, absolutely ideal. The visitors look utterly delighted with themselves, and well they might. Winners away from home. Well, hello, one and all. Just getting settled in for the second leg of this first round tie. It is one that has supplied us with plenty to mull over since the end of the first leg. Preparations in progress. Here is where we're up to. Having lost in front of their own fans, the visitors come here desperately needing a result. It should, in theory, set up a really interesting game, with them having to go on the offensive from the outset. That, I'm sure, is what the crowd anticipates. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The host then with a slight. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Araujo. Well, now to bit. No question, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Ferran Torres. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
And here's Ferran Torres. And he's lost his man, he takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
That's really well manoeuvred. Clipped into space. And the finish! In for the pieces! Great chance!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Radonic. And that's been won straight back. And it's Arnautovic. And it's been played. Radonic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Oh, it's come loose. Nice physical challenge. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Araujo. Pedri. Yamal. Anyone who's joined us late, I can... And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Krunic. De Jong cuts out the pass. And that is a little undercooked. Arnautovic is having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. And it's played forward. And the first half is done. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And here's Arnautovic. That's an excellent interception. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Araujo.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Oh, sweet feet. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rafinha. Rafinha, he's gone direct here.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Could be danger here. Moved on forwards. He has found a way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Krunic does really well to win the ball there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Araujo, it's a delicate pass. Barcelona making another change here. And it's played forward. Lovely feet.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a good... And a chance! There's a goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having winning runners who want to go behind that defence, win good ball, and they're in.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Into the channel. Now this could be a chance. He's well positioned here. Oh, Arnautovic has a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Krunic, oh, good spread. That's very neat. Big chance! It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team.
And there goes the final whistle. So that's the first round done, and on we go. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's not entirely surprising, despite the difference in quality. They got the basics right and were helped with a few mistakes.